My precious child, pause for a moment. I know your day has been moving quickly. I know your mind has been full of thoughts, worries, responsibilities, and unanswered questions. But right now, in this very moment, I need you to slow down and listen carefully. You are not hearing these words by accident. This moment was arranged long before you arrived here. Before you opened this video, before your eyes saw this message, before your heart began searching for answers. I already knew this moment would come. I have been watching over you quietly. I saw the exhaustion you try to hide behind your smile. I saw the nights when your thoughts kept you awake while the rest of the world slept peacefully. I saw the tears you wiped away before anyone else could notice them. And today, I am speaking directly to your soul. Not because you are perfect, not because you have everything together, but because you are mine. There are times in life when heaven interrupts the ordinary to remind a weary heart that it has not been forgotten. This is one of those moments. You have been asking for a sign. You have whispered prayers nobody else heard. You have wondered if I was listening. You have questioned whether your future could truly change. And now I tell you this with certainty. Yes, I hear you. Yes, I see you. And yes, I'm still working in your life, even when you cannot see it yet. Do not rush past this moment. The world has taught you to scroll quickly, to move fast, to distract yourself whenever silence becomes uncomfortable. But healing often begins in the quiet places. Breakthrough often begins when a heart becomes still enough to listen. So breathe deeply, my child. Let every burden rest for a moment, because what I am about to place in your spirit has the power to change the direction of your life. You have carried pain for too long. You have battled silent fears nobody fully understands. You have smiled in front of people while secretly fighting battles inside your mind. You have tried to stay strong even when your soul felt tired. But I never asked you to carry everything alone. I was beside you in every storm. I stood near you in every disappointment. Even when you felt abandoned, I remained. When you cried in secret, I listened. When anxiety wrapped around your thoughts, I stayed close. When you questioned your worth, I still called you chosen. You may feel overlooked by people, but you have never been overlooked by me. Not once. I know every detail about you. I know the dreams you buried because disappointment convinced you they would never happen. I know the prayers you stopped praying because waiting became painful. I know the heartbreak you never fully healed from. And still, I love you completely. Nothing about you scares me away. Not your mistakes, not your doubts, not your failures, not your brokenness. My love is greater than all of it. The world may measure your value by achievements, appearances, popularity, or success, but I measure your value differently. I see your heart. I see the kindness you show others while carrying your own pain silently. I see the strength it took for you to survive seasons that almost destroyed you. I see the courage hidden inside you even when you feel weak. And I need you to understand something today. You survived for a reason. There were moments when the enemy thought you would quit. Moments when darkness whispered that your story was over. Moments when fear tried convincing you that nothing would ever change. But you are still here. And the fact that you are still standing means your purpose is not finished. Your story is still being written. There were nights when loneliness felt unbearable. You looked around and felt like nobody truly understood the weight in your heart. You smiled politely while secretly wondering if anyone would notice your pain if you disappeared. But I noticed. I always noticed. I saw every silent tear. I heard every trembling prayer. I stayed near even when you believed heaven had gone silent. My child, silence was never abandonment. Sometimes I work most powerfully in places where you cannot yet see movement. Think about a seed buried deep beneath the ground. To human eyes, nothing appears to happen for a long time. But beneath the surface, roots are growing stronger. Preparation is taking place. That is what I have been doing in your life. Even in seasons that felt empty, I was preparing you. Even in delays, I was protecting you. Even in heartbreak, I was shaping your heart for something greater. Nothing has been wasted. Not your tears, not your waiting, not your disappointments. Every painful season has been building strength inside you that you did not know you possessed. You are stronger now than you were before the storm began. You may not realize it yet, but you have changed. The person who once broke easily now carries deeper wisdom. The person who once depended entirely on circumstances now understands how to survive through faith. And yes, the scars remain. But those scars are proof that you survived battles that could have destroyed you. Do not be ashamed of your scars. They tell the story of survival. They remind you that pain did not win. There were moments when you prayed and heard nothing in return. You asked for answers. You begged for direction. You pleaded for relief. And because heaven seemed quiet, you wondered if I was listening at all. But every prayer reached me. Every word spoken through tears touched my heart. You thought your prayers disappeared into silence, but they were being carried into eternity. There are blessings already moving toward your life that you cannot yet see. Doors are opening behind scenes you know nothing about. People are being positioned. Opportunities are aligning. Healing is beginning. The timing has not been random. You asked why things took so long. You asked why breakthrough felt delayed. But if I had released certain blessings too early, they would have crushed you instead of helping you. Preparation matters. Growth matters. Timing matters. And now you are stepping into a season where things will begin changing faster than before. Not because you suddenly became perfect, but because the season of preparation has been producing strength inside you. I know the battles you fight in your thoughts, the overthinking, the fear, the anxiety, the exhausting cycle of worrying about tomorrow. I know how heavy it becomes sometimes. There were nights your body felt tired, but your mind refused to rest. Thoughts raced endlessly through your head. Fear painted worst-case scenarios. Doubt whispered lies about your future. But hear me clearly. You do not have to live imprisoned by fear. Fear does not define your destiny. Anxiety does not control your future. Your mind was never created to carry every burden alone. Give those worries to me. The future is not falling apart. Even when life feels uncertain, I remain in control. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. And you are not fighting alone. Listen carefully now because this part matters deeply. You are standing near a turning point. For a long time, it felt like nothing changed. You kept trying, kept praying, kept waiting. But now the atmosphere around your life is shifting. The chains that held you emotionally are beginning to break. The heaviness that followed you for years will not follow you forever. This next season will not look like the last one. Healing is coming. Restoration is coming. Peace is coming. And opportunities you thought were impossible will suddenly begin appearing. You will look back one day and realize that the season which nearly broke you actually prepared you for the blessings ahead. The delay was not denial. The waiting was not punishment. You were being strengthened. I know your heart has been wounded. Some people disappointed you deeply. Some relationships left scars you still carry quietly. You trusted people who walked away. You gave love that was not returned. You stayed loyal while others abandoned you. And now part of your heart struggles to trust again. But I'm healing those wounds. The betrayal will not define your future forever. The pain will not own your identity forever. The heartbreak will not destroy your ability to love again. You are healing slowly, even if you cannot fully see it yet. Every day you survive is proof that healing has already begun. And one day you will smile genuinely again. One day peace will feel natural again. One day your heart will no longer ache over what happened. Because I am restoring you from the inside out. You are not ordinary. You were created intentionally. There is something placed inside you that this world desperately needs. Your kindness matters. Your voice matters. Your story matters. Even your survival matters. The enemy attacked you so fiercely because purpose lives inside you. Darkness fights hardest against people carrying light. And despite everything you endured, your light never completely went out. That means your assignment is still alive. Do not underestimate what your life can become. Do not define yourself by your worst season. You are becoming someone stronger, wiser, kinder, and more powerful than you realize. A new chapter is beginning, not someday far away. Soon, the heaviness is lifting. The confusion is clearing. The isolation is ending. The tears you cried in private will not be wasted. Joy is returning to your life. And when it comes, it will arrive suddenly. People who overlooked you will notice the change. Doors that remained closed for years will begin opening. The same person who once doubted their future will walk confidently into purpose. Because I am leading you forward. You do not need to fear tomorrow. You only need to keep walking with faith. My precious child, do not give up now. You are closer than you think. The enemy wants you exhausted because breakthrough is near. Do not let discouragement convince you to quit before the miracle arrives. Keep believing. Keep praying. Keep moving forward one step at a time. Even when progress feels slow. Even when answers seem delayed. Even when your emotions feel heavy. I am still with you. And I will continue walking beside you through every valley and every victory. You are loved more deeply than you understand. You are seen. You are chosen. You are protected. And your story is far from over. The chapter ahead carries healing, restoration, peace, growth, favor, and purpose. So lift your head again. Hope again. Dream again. Because brighter days are coming. And this time, they will stay. If this message touched your heart today, type Amen in the comments below. Folded hands subscribe for more daily messages of hope and Christian motivation. Outbox share this video with someone who needs encouragement today. And remember, Jesus has never left you. Not yesterday, not today, not ever.